Cancers, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and look at what you're currently not aware of from now until the end of October. Any information that you may be looking for, please check out the description for that, especially if you do want a reading. And thank you for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you as well for my new people who are here checking out the channel and have subscribed as well. But let's jump into it and see what's going on. I have the man holding a coin as the first card. Then we have the goddess of the moon, the temple path, and also door to value. Okay, interesting. So Cancers, what you're currently not aware of. I think that you guys are gearing up to really make some serious money in the near future, okay? Especially if you guys have been brainstorming, thinking about different ways that you can position yourself creatively or, in terms of your career. Especially if you are a Cancer watching this, maybe you are trying to be a social media influencer, trying to have like an online business. I think that you guys are definitely setting intentions for you to make some serious money if you guys are really taking the time out to structure your plan out and execute it. Another thing that you may not be aware of, if you guys have been recently looking for a new job, you guys may be stumbling or will soon stumble across a job that's going to pay you more money than your previous one, or even open the doors for you to find even better jobs. Like that one job could be a gateway for you to really find what's meant for you in terms of your career path. So you guys do need to be diligent and make sure that you're staying focused in terms of applying and all that other stuff. Another thing that you may not be aware of, you may have been intuitively kind of picking up on that maybe somebody you're married to or in a relationship with may not be all the way trustworthy, but you may not be aware of like the full extent. So there could be some details that are a little bit murky, but for the most part, like what you're not aware of is you guys could be right on the money in terms of the things that you're picking up on from a love interest here. Especially if they're moving really shady or they're not making it clear in terms of, what's going on with them. It also feels like you may have a friend who low-key has something to tell you, but they just don't know how to say it. So if you recently had like a friend ghost you, or you've been trying to reach out to a friend, there could be a reason to why they're not really that responsive right now. There could also be some family secrets that are being kept from you. I'm seeing like there could be a family member that really needs your financial help and they're not saying it, or there could be something going on with the money within your family situation, especially if someone recently passed. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing something here with an estate. Okay, you guys may be needing to get something settled with an estate. What are my Cancers not aware of as of right now? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So we have the veil, the future. It's supposed to be upright. And we have Skull of Darkness, which is blind spots. Okay, so both of these cards are about being blind or not being able to see things. So what you're not aware of is there's certain things that are about to be revealed to you that you weren't really privy to before. Like I said, this could be someone's character. This could be certain secrets that were kept from you, okay? What some of you guys also may not be aware of, you could have certain spiritual abilities that are developing. Like you could have this growing development. I don't know if that's the word I want to use. You could be like growing your intuition or expanding it, I should say. Some of you could be gaining like other spiritual gifts as of right now. But yes, there could be like these. Yeah, and the veil is very thin during this month. But there could be just like this growing sense of you guys also being drawn to maybe more of a spiritual way of living, especially if you're new to your spiritual journey. This is mainly for you. Like what you may not be aware of is your soul is literally calling you to kind of follow this path of learning more about yourself spiritually and gaining more of an understanding of the universe via spirituality. So that's why you could be drawn to this path as of right now. All right, let's keep going. What are my Cancers not aware of at this moment? So we have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Three of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Moon card, and the Eight of Pentacles. So first thing you're not aware of, a Gemini, or in regards to the zodiac sign, somebody here is not ready for a romantic relationship. This could be a love interest where you like them, but you could notice that they're a little bit hesitant. It could be due to the fact that this person is not ready. They may have just recently gotten out of a relationship, or they're just not in a space to where they're trustworthy enough, or not trustworthy enough, but trusting enough. They could be very, very blocked in terms of being able to trust people. Another thing that you may not be aware of, certain relationships right now that are like slowly fading away, or you're noticing certain people are just kind of drifting away. There is a reason for that. I think that just your spirit is not aligning with them anymore. They just aren't in alignment with your current journey, and you may be needing to position yourself to meet new soul tribe. And spirit is definitely trying to push you guys into doing that, and that's why there could be this like growing sense of you either not connecting with certain people, or them just kind of like being very elusive and hard to kind of like maintain those relationships in a sense. Another thing that you're not aware of, spirit is definitely pushing you to shy away from a business partnership. If you're currently partnered with someone else, you could be better off doing things on your own, especially if you're not receiving support from them. Like you're very much being pushed and urged from now until the end of October to maybe reconsider your contract or agreement or business with someone. Another thing that you may not be aware of, okay, somebody here, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, in regards to the zodiac sign, they could be slightly a user. So you want to be careful of who you're like helping out. You could have somebody come to you via this, or not via, but during this time frame and ask you for like a financial handout. You do want to be careful of who you help out, because somebody here is purposely trying to use you or leverage the fact that you are a nice person. Somebody here is also like very annoyed by the fact that you kind of like shut them down or may not give them any attention. So if you do get in contact with this person, especially if they're any of those zodiac signs that I mentioned, they could be giving off this energy of like being pretty annoyed or almost like distracted with other stuff going on. Spirit also wants you guys to kind of regain focus, especially when it comes to your goals and making sure you guys aren't getting off course in terms of your personal plans. That could be creating a lot of uncertainty for you guys, especially when it comes to the future of your like financial career. All right, and this is making sure too that you're not letting laziness lead you towards a failed business, or like I said, not getting where you want to be career-wise just out of fear of what the future holds for you. That's another thing too. This is also, okay, you guys are having this growing desire to maybe rethink certain things in your life as of right now. And the reason why that could be happening is because you could already sense that there's some stuff that's not making sense here. So what you're not aware of, if you do find yourself like just wanting to separate yourself from certain things or maybe redo some things in your life, there is a reason. And I think that your spiritual team is definitely backing you. But this is what I see, Cancers. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.